Thank you for such an inspirational speech, Chancellor. My talk to you today will be about journeys. Journeys we've made and journeys we have to come, not least the amazing journey we are hearing about of Jindal University. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and most importantly, you, the graduating students of JGU, it is with immense pleasure and pride that I stand before you today to extend my heartfelt congratulations on the day of your graduation. It is a momentous occasion, and it is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And I'd like to acknowledge the esteemed leaders of JGU, the brilliant faculty across the university, for their contributions to higher education and their commitment to nurturing all of your bright and brilliant minds. At the outset, I'd also like to extend my gratitude to all those who've played a significant role in shaping your journey. Importantly, the parents, families, friends, faculty members, and mentors who've all been instrumental in delivering you to this pivotal moment. In the same breath, I'd like to celebrate the vision and unparalleled generosity of Mr. Navin Jindal. It is Mr. Jindal who, inspired by the guiding principles of his father, Shri O.P. Jindal, has continued to nurture his commitment to enriching the higher education landscape in India. Navinji's commitment, coupled with the dynamic academic and administrative leadership of the founding Vice-Chancellor, my friend, Professor Raj Kumar, have led to the establishment of an institution whose reputation today precedes itself the world over, and we're so proud to have as members of the Association of Commonwealth Universities. JGU is recognized among India's finest higher education institutions. It's an example for countless others who hope to make a difference by learning from your example. Navinji and Raj, you are true nation builders, playing an essential role in creating an ecosystem that will shape the future of a modern India. We are also honored today to be in the presence of Honorable Mrs. Justice Nagaratna, and I'm humbled by being able to hear her presidential address today. But ultimately today is about you, students, a day we celebrate your remarkable journey and your crowning academic achievements. Congratulations. Your journey to this point has been filled with numerous challenges, late nights, and sacrifices. No doubt some anxiety, loneliness, individually and collectively, but together your generation has also been the generation that has been impacted by studying during a global pandemic which has caused devastation and has also changed the way we study and work forever. It is your determination, your resilience, your grit, your dedication that has brought us all here together today to reach this milestone. And as you celebrate this important step, remember that this graduation is not the destination, but merely the beginning of a lifelong journey. And it's wonderful for me to be here with you today in India. India is a country I've come to love. I've been visiting India since 2007. So I've been visiting before Jindal was created. I've been involved in building relationships between the UK and India with the British Library and your National Library at King's College London, and in government discussions related to higher education, most recently seeing the Indian recognition of the one-year UK master's degree. But I stand before you today representing the oldest international university network in the world, the Association of Commonwealth Universities. I'm proud to be here as the ACU's first female Secretary General, overseeing a network that counts, thank you. We count over 500 universities across 50 countries across the world in our membership. That's over 1 million academics and professional staff, 10 million students across the world, and you're part of that network. 66% of our universities are in low and middle income countries, and 6% are in small island states. The Commonwealth itself has a population of 2.5 billion, and of course India makes up the largest country with 1.3 billion. Just imagine the power and potential when we bring people together from across the world to collaborate on education and research across science, engineering, the humanities and social sciences. So I believe the ACU is a powerful catalyst for change. We help our universities to engage in meaningful collaborations, transcending borders, and enriching the world with cross-cultural understanding. And your university has been an active member of our network since 2017, and so I'm very proud to be here today and to remind you that you are truly a part of a Commonwealth-wide family. Today's joyful celebration is not merely a testament to your personal growth and success, but equally important, it is a call to action, a call to use your skills and knowledge to help society around you, locally, nationally, and internationally. Your responsibilities as a graduate extend beyond personal achievement. It's about using your knowledge and influence to effect positive change and to make a difference. Remember that the impact you have on the lives of others is not limited to the present moment. It has a ripple effect that can shape the future for generations to come. You have the power to help others achieve their goals, to uplift and help those around you, and to make a positive impact on the lives of individuals, communities and society as a whole, especially to the millions that may not enjoy the same privileges simply because of the cards that were dealt to them even before their journey on earth commenced. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Working together, we can build a brighter future, one that celebrates diversity, fosters innovation, and shapes a world where knowledge and opportunity are accessible to all. Your generation are the leaders of tomorrow and the brightest hope we have today. Think back to the people who've supported you throughout your educational journey. Their contributions, both big and small, played a significant role in shaping your success, and we thank them today. We live in a world full of challenges. A phrase coined in the 1980s in the United States was VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. We still live in a world filled with challenges, inequalities, insecurities, and complex problems. So it is through collective effort and collaboration that we can address them effectively. As you embark on your respective careers and endeavors, I encourage you to seek opportunities to make a difference. Use kindness, compassion, patience, and generosity. Use your knowledge and influence to champion causes that matter. Engage in meaningful dialogues. Challenge the status quo. Strive to bring about positive change in the areas that matter to you. Each step you take on your journey is an opportunity to shape a better world, one that is more equitable, inclusive, and sustainable. At the ACU, we want to increase the opportunity for more young people to access higher education. In most parts of the world, having a university degree itself places you in a privileged group. This is true also in India, where gross tertiary enrollment ratios are currently under 30%, and the odds of admission into an IIT remain at 1 in 100. As graduates, you are path bearers for future generations, leaving a legacy that inspires and shapes the world. And your experience as a student at JGU, the friends you've made, the inspiration and support you've gained from your brilliant faculty, the time you spent in cultural pursuits, late nights, discussions, sitting together and not doing work. That example will provide the context for all of your future endeavors. And as you embark on your postgraduate lives, be aware of the endless potential that you have to inspire others. I want to come up to provide one inspirational story from India, which you'll all be familiar with. India has produced remarkable people through millennia whose stories serve as inspiration to us all. India has fostered intellectual curiosity and the pursuit of excellence, producing brilliant ideas, art, science, and literature that provide inspiration not just to Indians but to citizens of the world. A prime example among these is the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, whose life and principles have inspired generations of people across the world to seek out the path of peace and non-violence in their various journeys and challenges. Mahatma Gandhi's life was dedicated to the pursuit of freedom and justice through the exhibition of quiet strength and an unadulterated devotion to following a path of truth despite the daunting circumstances. The life of Mahatma Gandhi is a shining example, but I also want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the tremendous contributions of over 1 billion everyday Indians whose efforts, struggles, and journeys have made a real difference in India's progress. We are all on very different journeys, but we all want to arrive at the same place of safety, security, and happiness. I stand before you today as someone whose journey in academic life has been transformative. In 2019, I published a book on journeys during the Second World War. I'm a historian, and my first degree was in the humanities, and it was my first degree that equipped me with the skills to think laterally, to make connections, to be inquisitive, and it laid the foundation for all my future achievements. It instilled in me a sense of curiosity, an excitement for ideas, and an insatiable thirst for knowledge that's never ended. Some journeys transcend generations and borders. I come from a background of journeys, as my grandparents sought refuge from Germany in the United Kingdom as refugees. I know they would be proud of me as I stand here today, that my accomplishments are built on the sacrifices they made and their generosity in supporting their family, their children and grandchildren in difficult circumstances to prosper in a new country and culture. Their journey, like many others, was one of resilience and hope, and it's important to acknowledge and celebrate the diverse paths that have brought us all together today. Let us take a moment to reflect on a journey through India, a land of contrasts, diversity, but at the same time brimming with immense opportunity. From the bustling technological hub of Bangalore, where world-leading IT companies like Infosys thrive, to the timeless agricultural lands that remain unchanged for centuries. Yours is a country that encapsulates the need for progress and the preservation of heritage, and it is in our shared mutual interest to work towards educating and upskilling its millions to help them realize their own potential. India's growth is important for the world, and you as graduates have a very important role to play. Just looking at JGU's growth, I had the privilege of going to the Sonipat campus when it was a very small campus, and I've seen it grow from a fantastic law faculty to the multi-layered university that it is today with its brilliant staff and students, and the very positive impact it is having on the education landscape in India. Mobility in India is now a choice, not a necessity. Jindal has been influential in changing the higher education landscape for the better, but there is more to be done. As India has been on its own extraordinary journey, many predictions have been made about its future. Way back in 2005, when Thomas Friedman went to see the Infosys campus, he wrote a book afterwards called The World is Flat, where he recounted his journey to Bangalore. And he realized that, or felt that, globalization has changed core economic concepts. He optimistically believed that a rapid pace of change and globalization are inevitable and will level the global playing field for markets and for individuals. And while India rightly inspires this optimism, we know that Friedman's predictions are not entirely justified. The world we inhabit is still shaped by geographical privilege and socio-economic disparities. And the world is still not flat. It's very bumpy. It's a colliding world of wealth and privilege, bumping up against poverty and lack of opportunity. Yet higher education remains the key to unlocking opportunities and creating a more level playing field. It's through education, particularly higher education, that we can empower individuals and foster a more equitable society. And as I stand here in Delhi, the heart of India, a country I've come to love deeply, JGU is an example of the significance of higher education. Higher education opens doors to a shared understanding of the world. It has the power to transcend boundaries and bridge cultural gaps. We at the Association of Commonwealth Universities, with our wide range of networks and initiatives, look forward to your active participation in shaping the future of higher education. We anticipate that each of you will go on to make significant contributions to your country and the world, embracing leadership roles and effecting positive change. Remember that you are not just graduates of Jindal Global University, but you are ambassadors of Indian knowledge, culture, and values. Your degrees have given you the ability to think, to question, to dream, and to try. Next week will be the anniversary of Indian independence. I'd like to close with a poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, by Rabindranath Tagore, imagining the dawn of an independent India. He wrote, "Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake." In conclusion, let me once again extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class of JGU. With the opportunities that lie ahead and the knowledge you've acquired, I have no doubt that each and every one of you will leave an indelible mark on India, the Commonwealth, and the world. Next month, India is hosting the G20. One Earth, one family, one future. Thank you, and may your journeys be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and the unwavering determination to build a better world.